Hey everybody out there, how you guys doing today? My name is Malak. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. Today, we're going to be talking about Charlamagne Tha God, Leonard. How problematic he is. He's a very problematic type of person. He's the type of person that will go on antics talking about other people like celebrities. Like he talked about Monique, about the Netflix situation. And Monique stood up and left the interview, and said that you the brother that left out the house or whatever, and whatever may occur, like he that type of brother that was in with this movie, about these black people and stuff. They're not checking for Charlemagne. He's always just saying little funny stuff about people, and then another thing, he kind of made Birdman back famous. Like if y'all don't know who Baby is, Birdman is the manager of Cash Money Records, who signed Lil Wayne, Juvenile, all the artists, BG, Young Turk, Lil Turk. I met. He signed a bunch of artists, but the label itself now is doing major money. Like, yeah, Birdman is doing a lot of money. He went up to the show one time and tried to talk to. He didn't even try to go talk to Charlemagne. He just went up there and was like, That's when that put some respect on my name. That's where that came from. Was from Charlemagne was talking about Birdman, about him and Baby, because he's very problematic. He'll go on a rant. I mean, I understand why you want to talk about something like that, but at the same time, personally, I leave that up to them people to, whatever they doing. That ain't my problem. You know what I'm saying? But Charlemagne, he'll gaslight it. He'll go on for like a whole hour in a whole interview about these people. But he started talking about, he said, "Yeah, what's up, Birdman? How you doing? What up? And Birdman was like, basically just, he already said in his mind, he said, "Man, don't do that to me, Playboy, or something. You got to put some respect on my name." He was like, all three of y'all. And so they done made a whole meme of that man saying that. And this Charlemagne's doing, and another thing what he did recently was I seen that he basically he got checked by Benny Siegel. Because Benny Siegel ain't no pushover just because he got knocked out by Meek Mill people or Bodyguard or whatever. But Benny Siegel put him in his place. He said, "Man, you ain't ever been to the streets. You ain't ever where I'm from." And Charlemagne was trying to argue about it, like, "Yeah, I am," or something like. But I'm looking at Charlemagne like, ain't you the same person that got ran up on by Meek Mill's entourage and about to get beat up? Like, why is you trying to go against this dude? And he's telling you you're not built the way I'm built. You know what I'm saying? Like, Benny Siegel and Charlemagne is two different people. You see what I'm saying? Charlemagne is not from. He might be from some type of neighborhood, but I don't think he's from that neighborhood where it go down every single day type of neighborhood. Like, Benny Siegel is from that type of neighborhood. And another thing people are saying about Charlemagne, that the man had bleached his skin. And I heard, I'm like, what? Like, the man is very problematic. Like, he talks about it's been too many interviews where I haven't seen this man talk about somebody and crash their name. Like, and he gives them he's the one who started the donkey of the day thing. Like, he does too much. Like, and he's talking about, the main one that killed me was the one when he said when Tekashi 6ix9ine gets out of jail, he will give him oral sex. I think I fell off the cliff when I heard him say that. I said, I'm sick of hearing this man right here. Like, I don't know what's wrong with half of these dudes that's out there talking. That's not funny. You know what I'm saying? It's not. I wouldn't even joke around with something like that. To be honest with you, I wouldn't make a statement towards another man that's labeled as a snitch, especially it's just a man, period. I'm not finna go talk about another man's penis. That's just something I don't do. But for him to say that, like, Charlemagne is I'm about tired of him. To be honest with you, he gonna get the donkey of the century. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what he's about to get, is the donkey of the century. Because to be honest with you, Charlemagne, you out here making us look like a mess. And you supposed to be the word to get out there in the streets. You supposed to talk to our people, you know, and then another thing, Logic. It's a rapper named Logic, which is a real good rapper. Like Logic is up there to me with honestly with Kendrick, J. Cole, and them. Like a lot of people don't know who Logic is. He's getting out there, but he's a good rapper. I think he's like either Italian, white, whatever. But he can rap. Charlamagne tried to bring up the fact that he was a CR head. You know what I'm saying? A dope head. And I said, it bothered me that the fact you want to dig up somebody's past, but they got more credit than you in the streets than you got in the streets. You out here getting beat up, ran down on, you talking about your own culture bad. Like, the man is talking about people bad, and he especially picks on hip-hop artists. You know, and some movie stars, you know, like I said, Monique, he went in on Monique. Monique checked him too. Like, and Lamar, you know, Lenard, he went in on Lenard, you know what I'm saying? Lenard went in on him. Told him straight up, look, man, I'm not finna be up here with all this and you doing all this for the cameras. Like, bro, like he's sniffing the hairdressers. He sniffed the chair of J-Lo where J-Lo sat at. That is disgusting. This man sniffed the chair where she was sitting at. What I want to know, 106 in Power, or not 106. What is it? 10 something. The Breakfast Club. Yeah, it's a radio station, but the Breakfast Club. What did y'all find, Charlamagne? What did y'all find this man? Like, he is gross to the community. He gets donkey of the century. You know, when I say century, I'm talking about the whole 20th century from 2000 to now. He might not even was Power 105. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that, D. Brooklyn. I appreciate you. Power 105. What did I find him? He gets donkey of the century right now from 2000 all the way to 2020. Simple fact, the reason why I'm saying this because you might not even been known in 2020, 2021. I mean 2001, 2002. You might not been even known then. So you still gonna get the donkey because of the century, because this was in the back of your head the whole entire time. You showing people how the way you really are right now. You act a plum ass on national television, whatever. Is this how you supposed to get fame or something? Like you gotta talk about other people in their career to get fame? I don't want it. Straight up. I wouldn't go trash somebody. You know what I'm saying? Just trash their character because they do something that I dislike. I would talk to that person. And if I come to agreement, we both come to agreement, I ain't gonna put their business out there. That's their business. But at the same time, Charlamagne, some of the stuff you be doing is very problematic. It's making me look at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Making me look at you like, is you the people that my mom, my dad told me to be aware of when I was a kid? Like, don't go to his house. Don't go spend the night at their cousin's house. You know what I'm saying? Is you one of them type of people? Because at the end of the day, you don't be making sense what you be saying half the time, especially when you say you gonna do oral on 69. That's what you was gonna do, 69 with 6'9". Don't even make no sense, man. I'm finna take it. Let me read some of these comments. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all so y'all come up here and tell y'all piece about this man, because he needs to go. They need to cancel this guy for real. Problematic equals ratings. That's why he's still there. Without him, the Breakfast Show would have been canceled years ago. It's sad but true. I mean, look, it is what it is. A lot of people, they like sex, money, murder, and drugs. That's what the agenda they want to push that out there. I'm not that type of person to try to push that agenda because I have kids myself. So I don't want my kids listening to somebody that's not going to teach them anything in life. If you're not finna help my kids, why are you here trying to even speak to the people? But let me drop this link. Drop this link. What this say right here? Breakfast Club is whack also. To me, honestly, it's starting to get whack. I don't even listen to, I can't sit there and listen to a full. The last interview I really listened to was that crazy one 6ix9ine did this recently. Because all the stories was going on about how he left his crew or whatever, he left Treyway or whatever, So I sat down for an hour. The worst hour of my life I ever listened to was listening to this man talk. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even like hearing certain rappers push that type of image. To be honest with you, I don't, because half of them, majority of them, ain't like what they talk about. You know what I'm saying? But Charlamagne for sure ain't like what he talking about, like with the Benny Siegel situation. We seen what happened. We seen what happened. He got checked. Charlamagne acts like this to stay relevant. That's all. I mean, I would agree with you, Miss Nabia. I would totally agree. I think he just comfortable up there in that position to talk about people, and I'm not finna give him no credit just because he black. Not me. I'm gonna talk bad about you. You want to talk bad about other people out here? Why don't you talk about yourself? Sometimes you need to look at the mirror and see who you really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even make no sense that this man is out here doing what he's doing, and a lot of people are scared to like speak up on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give Monique the power. You feel me? Monique and Benny Siegel, they went up on him. You know what I'm saying? But you got a lot of regular people. Like, if you've seen this person, if you've seen Charlamagne in real life, majority of his fans are just, I look at him, I probably wouldn't even go up to the man. I wouldn't even say hi. You know what I'm saying? That's how cold I am. I'm just that blunt. Like, I'm just, don't come near me, don't talk to me, none of that. If you say one word to me, I'm liable to grab you by your collar and I'm gonna make you think differently about me. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't like this type of problematic type of person. God said don't hate nobody in this world, but I don't hate. I just don't like him. That's just me personally. Like, the dude do too much stuff for me, honestly. You out here going on these rants, tripping, talking about the BLM movement. Yeah, of course everybody gonna talk about that, but at the same time, he tried to make something that's serious funny. And it's not a cool thing to do. It's like, why would you make something so serious out here in this world that's going on? We in a whole pandemic with Rona going on out here. But he talking about he wanted the right, that he talking about the skin pigmentation. It's just ridiculous. This man talking about the color of his skin is different. Then he bleached himself. And then he talking about we getting lighter and lighter. He getting lighter and lighter. Like, man, what? You getting what? Lighter and lighter. You a plum fool. When you go out there in the sun, that's vitamin D. And you collecting that, and your skin is already you damn near purple. You know what I'm saying? So you should be the last person to talk about getting lighter and lighter. You just get shinier and shinier. You know what I'm saying? So, to be honest with you, Charlamagne, stop talking about people, man, because that's not getting you nowhere. To me, honestly, it is obviously working. A lot of people like it. I'm gonna tell you right now, you lost me when you said what you said about 6ix9ine. That's that right there. When you said that, I lost all faith then to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't come back from that. Can't no man come back from talking about another man doing oral on another man. Like, you can't come back, bro. Like, from that, it's hut. Like, it's a wrap for that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you hold on, let me read this. This right here. I like this comment. He wish he wasn't black. That part, Jada Kid Chrome, that whole part. The man wish he wasn't black. I honestly think that he want to be something else, but I don't know what he want to be. But he ain't got to be a part of the black community no more. For all I care, you ain't got to be a part of black people no more. If you don't want to be black, just come on out and say it. If you want to be gay, come on out and say it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with coming out of the closet, Charlamagne. Just, let me bring up Lady Osha. What's up? Osha. Omsha. Lady Omsha. I'm tripping. What's up? What you thinking about Charlamagne and his problematic self?
Hey, give me a second, Dio. For some reason, I'm not hearing you. Let me drop myself and then come back so I can hear the conversation. I don't know what's going on with the audio. Give me a second.
All right, for sure.
Drop me and I'll come back.
Yep. Yeah, man, back to what I was saying. Look, I'm not going for this man right here, this shit. If y'all go for him, that's y'all go ahead and do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like what old boy said. Well, you ain't black. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he ain't checked that. He ain't check him when he said that on on the air. You know what I'm saying? The man said it straight on the air. How you gonna let him say it on the air and not even check him about it? Like, well, you ain't black. And you ain't check him? I'm like, hold up, man. You out here tripping, bro. You can't be talking about people like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know that.
Can you hear me now?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. Okay, I can hear. I'm sorry. So I missed the first part of the live. What triggered you about Charlemagne? What happened now? Because I actually liked Charlemagne.
How? Now when you must ain't seen what he said about 6ix9ine a minute ago. That's when I stopped messing with the dude.
Oh, when he said he would give him fellatio if he beat his case. Yeah, but people say crap like that. It was just a play on words. He was being sarcastic. Like it was just a way for him to say there's no way in hell that 69 would beat the case, which he didn't. He ratted his friends out to the feds, and that's how he got, his deal.
But I'm gonna tell you right now,
he was being controversial.
I don't care how controversial you get. When you say something like that, you don't play about that. Like, ain't no man. See, we're living in a time right now where it's this thing going on in Hollywood that you ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? These people doing some stuff that you ain't gonna understand. You know what I'm saying? He might have took that. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people. It's a lot of artists out here dying, and you don't even know why they dying. You know what I'm saying? Like. And it's weird, ain't it a big coincidence that they ain't the type to just bend over and say something nasty or put on a dress? Then next thing you know, they saying something on television that's making people second guess them. Like, what? And people like it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it. I ain't grow up in that type of area. If you say something out of pocket, out of line, you just an out of line person. Straight up.
Yeah, but we're living in a time where a lot of people represent something that they are not truly for entertainment purposes and for rating purposes. And I think that's Charlemagne. But if you actually Google what he does for the community and you're looking at controversial hip hop kind of stuff. But I was kind of given the breakfast show a few years ago from one of my coworkers. We all live in New York. And I found it. You have to look at some of the things he has on there that's positive for the minority community. Like he had Dr. Claude Anderson. A lot of people don't showcase that. And Dr. Claude Anderson is genius. He's written so many books about how to build minority communities. And he has a lot of interesting interviews that have value that are not just controversial. He also supports a lot of charities. Google him. He has a lot going on. And he just signed that big deal with was it Hot Radio or Revolt to have all these minority podcasts. So, and he's a partner 50-50. So he's saying one thing, but look at his actions as well. He might be doing this stuff for ratings, which he's been doing since the Wendy Williams radio show, since the 90s. This is nothing new to Charlemagne. Look at you. Do you remember he was threatened by P. Diddy back in the 90s because Wendy Williams was outing P. Diddy? And look at Jaguar Wright. She's just confirming all the stuff that he was saying about P. Diddy and all these other people in the industry. So, I'm not here to judge what Charlemagne says and gets these young people. And I'm only 30, but I'm saying like that's my niece's age, 19, 20. They like to hear that crazy talk. That's what they're in for. But he also does have positive things. And look, he had Joe Biden.
That's the thing, though. Do you see what it's doing to the kids? Think about it.
But he's not alone. It's a whole culture shift out here.
Count to 30, but they know how to rap these rap songs. I'm about to cut my kids from listening to rap music. Period. And what you saying? Yeah, you can get that. Hold on, but look, so he can get money out. That gives him an excuse to say what he's saying.
I'm not saying it's an excuse. I'm saying that's the reason behind it. I'm not saying whether he's right or wrong. I'm just saying that without his antics, the Breakfast Club would not be as popular as it is today.
That's true. That's very true. But at the same time, it's a certain way you can go by doing business and proposition and putting people.
But can we blame entertainers for the way we're rearing our children? I'm gonna have to say no. I say that you start at home with your kids. If that is so important to you, then you filter what they're listening to and what they're doing. We can't blame outside influences on how we raise our own children and the outcome of our children. That's lame too.
But you got to think about this.
This is actually adult content.
When you turn on the TV, when you even turn on the YouTube on the commercial, it's always showing something that's showing the music. Like the T-Pain thing is on the Ralph's commercial. Shawty got low, low, and it's showing a woman going down, down. And it's just a regular commercial. It's everywhere you go, they advertise it. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to get your kids not to see it. Like my kids watch YouTube Kids. You know what I'm saying? They studied. I teach them about the Bible, about the little Bible kid stories. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna keep going on about it. But D Brooklyn, what you think, bro? What you thinking about Charlamagne? I'm just keeping it real with you.
Man, I just sent all my guys home. I'm not working. You got me hot on this topic. You got me hot. There's so many things I want to say, so many things I can't say for other reasons. You can hear me? Yeah, I see me moving. Charlamagne is what? He's not a TV. He's a radio personality. When you go on the radio,
you going in and out, D Brooklyn.
Oh,
yeah.
Can you hear me now? All right. We're radio personality, you have to put on a persona like you have to an actor.
Yeah, it's something wrong with your signal, D Brooklyn. I ain't gonna lie to you, like it's bad.
Man, I'm in a bad area.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's bad.
Are you trying to say, D Brooklyn, that you think Charlamagne is pretty much a character, that he's playing a role on radio, which is what I think.
Yes, absolutely. He's putting on a persona.
Absolutely.
To gain. He ain't about that. Like, he proved it time and time again. But street. He proved it.
Yeah,
he ain't about that.
I hear what you saying. You saying your reception is bad, but I hear what you saying. Basically, he's not about that life. I understand that.
Let me call you back. I just got in my car. Let me get down the road.
Sure,
let me call
it's
back.
Like this. If you're not about that life or whatever, I wouldn't care not. It's about what you're saying and how the way you moving. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if if you a multi-millionaire, you can be Bill Gates for all I care. If you out here pushing, if you pushing what the masses want you to push, then you just as problematic as anybody else. If you out here supporting it, if you pushing it, I can't support stuff like that because this is just not in my nature too. I just like my dad, he was different than me. I'm different than my dad. Like he got out of woman, I get it out myself. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't need to go get anything or have a woman walking the blade or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this with Charlamagne. I'm gonna tell you this right now. When you see somebody trying to push an image like that, like, what's up, Miss Nabia? But when you see somebody pushing an image like that just for some money, just to get some money, and then you give it
that's
back.
That's what Hollywood is all about. All of them are doing that. Wendy Williams is doing that. Anybody you name, that's what they're doing. They're not being 100% themselves out there. Most, I would say 99%. They're there to make money. That's what they are. That does not represent who they are. I doubt that Oprah is who she really is outside of the cameras. You know,
but it's certain stuff you just don't do for money. All money ain't good money. And my mom, my dad told me that all money is not good money. I'll turn down money faster than a whistle. But Miss Nabia, what you think of Charlamagne? Give your honest opinion.
You know, I typed a little bit in the comments, but I honestly, I think that your morals at the end of the day, when you go home, the things that you believe in, if you're gonna be a certain character all day long, but then when you go home, it's not really the standards that you once set for maybe your life or your loved ones, then, you know, you have to question who you are at some point. You know what I mean? If the things that you're going to put out there, like what you said with the whole fellatio thing, and yeah, it's controversial, and yeah, it probably brings them, you know, lots of ratings. But at the end of the day, who are you when you go home? And, you know, it's just you and God. Let's just be honest. People morally, there's no moral compass that people hold themselves to no more. You know, it's all well and fine. Everybody's doing it, but why follow everybody at the end of the day? Do you know what I mean? Money is not worth losing, you know, your how do you say, on the inside, how you feel about how, you know, right and wrong really is. How do you put on a persona all day long, and then at the end of the day, that's not really what you stand for? It can't be easy.
Yeah, it's like he's losing his sanity and he don't even care about it. You know what I'm saying? He's losing everything that's good that's supposed to be about you. You rather show it on the outside of the camera. I don't care about stuff. These higher figures are the type that'll go out here and push something negative so fast in front of your face, what if it's hacking or scamming or whatever, but they don't want to go support the people who the 9-to-5s. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, if I push a word out here in the den and say, hey, everybody, I start going to people, hey man, don't buy that stuff, bro. I know, but open you up a business. You know what I'm saying? You save up your check this week, go buy you a shirt and go sell it on the corner. Don't go buy these people stuff, because at the end of the day, they're gonna sit up there when they see you in person. They not gonna be the same way as they is when they not in front of that camera. They gonna act like they better than you. And at the end of the day, we all human. We all bleed the same. I just seen so many celebrities. I don't even look at them like they.
They're just human beings like us.
I don't want no picture, no autograph, none of that. I done seen so many. I can't even name. I done seen over like damn near 20 celebrities within the past month or so. And I just say, hey, bye, and keep pushing. Because if you can't give me a job, you can't put me on with no work, then what's the use of me just even trying to have a full conversation with you if we not on the same level? You know what I'm saying? You in it for the money. I'm in it for a whole nother reason. I have a family that I had to build. I got kids that I got to raise. And Charlamagne should have nieces and nephews too that he got to raise. So he needs to think about that before you go out here on this camera and get to saying that you want to give oral to a guy who told on what 10, 12 people. And I'm talking about these people doing 20 to 30, 40 years. You know what I'm saying? He done told, like, I ain't gonna say what the man, they done let a cop in hip hop. And you supporting this cop. This ain't even just no snitch. This is a cop. Like, and Charlamagne
support 69 them.
I would. A lot of them people cops. A lot of them cops. But it's just the stuff that they say. Like when he say that, when he said what he said about 6ix9ine, that threw me off and made me I can't support that, because I wouldn't say, I don't care how.
It's very contradicting, isn't it?
I would, to be honest with you, Miss Nabia and Lady O, I ain't finna get on no camera. If the person ain't dead, if they don't get out by this time, I'm gonna suck their toes. I'm not even finna say that. I'm like, hey, if he don't get out on this time, maybe if he don't get out, he maybe had a bad lawyer or something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to say about it, but I wish him the best of luck in life and God bless him on his journey. That's how the way I'm gonna speak. You know what I'm saying? But y'all carry on. What else you got to say about him?
I think he's extreme, and I don't take Charlamagne serious. What I do take serious is the important facts and stories that the Breakfast Clubs brings to our attention that we never would have known otherwise, and that's the value I find in it. I'm a grown up. I wouldn't look to him to be my role model, so you know, I don't take him serious in that way. But when he has people like Joe Biden on, or he's talking about the Breonna Taylors and this murder and that murder happened and we would have never known without it. That's what I take from the show. And I like to hear things that I wouldn't have heard watching Channel 5 New York News.
And see, I'm going to tell you right now, I don't even want to say this on my channel, but I'm going to just say the name of these people start with an M. And they running around. I've been listening to this guy that's been covering a lot of stuff, and he don't even show his face on YouTube. I ain't gonna say his name on here, but he from Chicago, and he talk about stuff that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So when I hear something that makes sense, it click. It ain't going in one ear and out the other. It's going in my ear to my brain and to my other
knowledge.
My brain in recirculation. It's going. It's just like a revolver. I mean, and recycle. It's like recycling in my head just over and over again. Like, oh, this man, he hitting on to something. You know what I'm saying? When I see people do that and talk like that, I'm like, oh, wow, it does make sense. Now I see why a lot of these people do what they're doing and why they're throwing up these hand signals and stuff like that. You got to really pay attention.
Absolutely. I think there's a bigger purpose in the show. And I think, I mean, they try to make it for every genre. So they're going to have some nonsense. They're going to have some sports. They're going to have music. They're going to have politics. And you get what you get out of it. I don't go there for the nonsense. I go there for the substance. I eat the meat and throw away the bone, as we say back home. So I don't know. I try not to take it that serious. If I were a teenager, I probably would see it a little differently. But, you know, everybody has their opinions. I just think he's a ratings whore. He does things for ratings and for shock value to keep people coming back to see, oh, what's Charlamagne going to say next? Do we really believe that he was going to suck the peen of 69? I know I wouldn't. Have you seen people pray?
I ain't gonna lie to you. You don't know what happened to these artists in these.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, you seen what happened with Birdman and Lil Wayne. I'm just throwing it out there. I ain't talking about them. Pay attention. You see Kevin Gates out here talking about eating booty. Pay attention. He just got out of prison talking about eating, fresh out of prison talking about eating booty. I ain't talking about you, Kevin Gates, but I'm just stating the facts. Fresh out talking about that type of stuff. And man, they got these women out here talking about like WAP and all that, bro. Like my daughter know that's as soon as it come on the radio, okay. I changed the radio.
I don't even listen to that type of music, so yeah.
Me neither.
Very inappropriate.
Thank you, Miss Mandy, for that. I appreciate you a lot for the 50 bone. I love you a lot. That's good support, but we drilling today, and I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm not finna let these people get away with what they doing. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. If y'all want to listen to it, I'll tell you this. Listen with closed ears and open eyes. You see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, there's subliminal messages in everything. Don't just look at the glitz and glamour of it all, and you know, it's a facade, really.
It's serious. It's very serious. D. Brooklyn, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear everything. How you got me?
I got you good. We can hear you real well.
Cool.
So you
were breaking up. You were breaking up when you were talking about a cop in hip hop.
Oh, when you talking about I'm just saying like this. I'm just gonna say it like this, man. 6ix9ine been a cop, bro. If y'all don't even pay attention.
So we on the same page. We're on the same page because it was breaking up, and you didn't say no names, but whatever. All right, let's put 6ix9ine out there just for general purposes. You got 6ix9ine in a lifestyle, and don't get it twisted. The key word is hip hop, not music. 4 elements to this stuff.
Thank you.
You get.
Yeah. I'm listening to Brooklyn.
And for those of you who think 6ix9ine is hip hop, go on about yourself.
He's not hip hop.
He's not hip hop.
No.
That's all I gotta say about that boy.
Unfortunately, this is what it's turned to. You know, this is what's representing hip hop these days. The unicorn hair and you know what I mean, lollipops, and it's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's for me. It's marketing to get children. Look at the last video. It looks like Alice in Wonderland. Look at WAP. Looks like a amusement park. Look at the I'm not a hip hop fan. I never really listened to American music like that. But look at what's the Megan Thee Stallion I saw on YouTube? She has a new song. It's Alice in Wonderland. All these things are trying to bring in the younger generation, and it's very hypnotic.
Right on the mic. Still right.
So bring in the young generation, but everything is sexified times 100. You understand what I'm saying? So that's where the dangers lie. All these pretty videos, and I don't even watch it. So I wouldn't even want my child watching it anyway. She doesn't watch them anyway. But just in general, it is what you said. It's something to draw you in, and then when you're in, you're hooked because that's all you want to see. Anything other than these flashy videos, it's not going to interest you, is it?
And I heard that the guy who shot Megan the Stallion, he had something on OnlyFans or one of the social media like Demon Time, and then you have Beyonce rapping about Demon Time. All these things are black magic. If you're from,
yeah,
you know the roots. If you know, then you know. All these things are you know, they're wicked things.
Yeah.
Yes,
I agree.
American people generally don't know about those things. You know,
No, they don't. No.
You know, that's a
The
whole
Western
other
people-
topic. We're gonna talk about that next time. But I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. What's the last words y'all gotta say? I'm gonna wrap it up early because we're gonna talk about that. That's what I'm trying to get to talking about is that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad that y'all
You
here.
need to bring it.
yeah.
We're gonna talk about it next time though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of stuff to do after this, and you know, last words y'all would like to say before I get up off here. I don't care how long you take, just go ahead and get them out.
Yeah, well, you know, people don't get drawn in. Wake up, and don't allow your young kids, the next generation, to just be basically swimming in all this, you know what I mean? All this inappropriateness, and encouraging our kids to basically take pride in looking up to these type of people, because it's completely wrong.
That's true.
My last words, I'm gonna say what my mom raised me saying. She said, judge the intention, not the delivery. So always take something deeper. Don't be a surface person. Don't be shallow. Look deep if you're gonna spend your energy and your time and your spirit consuming something, make sure you take something valuable out of it that can nourish you and enrich you as a spirit, as a person. That's it.
Yeah, that's true. I totally agree with that.
Hey, Gio, you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. I brought up the 6ix9ine for a reason. It's a setup, right? It's a setup for Charlamagne. Now, Charlamagne, 6ix9ine, I put in the same boat in what they're trying to do. Why do I do that? All right, 6ix9ine is not the voice of hip hop. And as for damn sure, Charlamagne Tha God ain't the voice of the people. You feel me?
That's true. I agree totally with you, my brother.
Everything's frozen.
Mm-hmm.
You heard me? And so this, what I was trying to say earlier, when I first called, this persona is just an act. This thing in entertainment, you heard the expression, you're selling your soul. It's kind of put in a literal sense in what Miss Nabia was saying. It's kind of literally like that. Not even playing games. I don't know if y'all can hear me because like everything's frozen. I can't see.
We can
We
hear
can
you.
hear you.
And you sign that dotted line, you don't belong to yourself no more. You don't.
It reminds me of the
I don't mean
situation last
to
night.
bring other people in it.
Yeah. Did you guys see
Say
that
again?
that rapper, that Sukiyana or whatever? Last year she was saying she was on live crying, said she sold her soul for a contract, and now last night she was like giving fellatio on live to her boyfriend. It's like, you know, it's you can.
Oh God.
Yeah, go look it up.
We're gonna
I
talk
don't,
about that.
I don't
Like
really do Instagram, but yeah. Again, it just shows you how ridiculous the
No, it's
standards
on. I
people
found
keep
it on
themselves to.
YouTube actually.
I know, but
Oh,
look,
really?
we're gonna talk about the cult next time. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna, because I already know about all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? I just don't talk about it on here because these people will try to come at me, and they better be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't playing no games. I got an army behind me. I ain't gonna even lie to you. But I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up this time.
Okay.
Yes, yes. Topic, Gio.
I feel you, Gio. I feel you, Gio. And I really wasn't saying nothing either.
Yeah.
I'm being very, very generalized and very vague.
Yeah, but it's about time that it's time for to speak up because they speaking up.
Yeah, we need some straight talking conversation. So yeah, I'm here for it.
Agreed.
I'm gonna see y'all though in a minute. Peace and love, y'all. God bless. I'm gonna see
Bye.
y'all.
See you, Nadia.
Dude,
I
bye.
know.
All right. But there you have it. You know what I'm saying? It might get real after a while. So y'all stay in tune because there's going to be a lot of good, more exclusive content that's coming besides 90 Day in Love at the Lockup and all these other shows. I'm going to start getting real with y'all. But if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit the subscription button and hit the notification bell to be notified when I do go live. If you're not following me on Instagram, sometime I go live on I throw a lot of my my little, what would you call it, like invitations to my lives on YouTube. I'll throw up like a little a public announcement on there, so you'll know when I'm going live. It's at geo_said_it. If you're not following it, or you're not friends with me, if you show me that you constantly busy, I'm gonna follow you eventually. I'm eventually just follow you. But I'm gonna get up off of here. Peace and love, y'all. God bless. I'm gonna see y'all in a minute. Y'all stay blessed though.